Hey loves, it's Britt, and in this video I wanted to talk about the trine or the sextile of the Sun to Jupiter in Synastry. This aspect is truly amazing and beautiful in the goodness that it can bring out of both people. So when we're talking Sun, we're talking someone's confidence, their light, their purpose, a huge part of their ego and individuality. When we're talking Jupiter, we're talking someone's joy, their expansiveness, where they're really lucky and where they're really extravagant or giving, depending on their Jupiter sign. So when these two planets meet in a sextile or a trine, both people really feel a sense of goodwill towards each other. The Jupiter person feels like the Sun person is someone that is truly worth giving to. The Sun person can be the one that benefits more from the association, but usually it's going to be both of them that benefit. So this is one of these synastry aspects that could indicate wealth or fortune or luck. Usually, though, it's going to indicate more of a confidence increase in both people. So the Sun person's confidence, their physical self, their purpose are all enhanced by the Jupiter person. The Sun person really feels seen, but not seen like in their emotions or like their deepest self, like Moon, but seen in like their ability to like bring what they want in life to fruition. It's like the Jupiter person really sees the Sun person as like a successful, confident image of themselves that maybe they don't always see in themselves. So this can be a contact that can really help the Sun person achieve in life and like get a sense of who they really are, because that's something about the Sun sign is that we grow into it. And so depending on where the Sun person is at with their Sun sign, if they really are embodying it, the Jupiter person can really help them embody it. So the Sun person's Sun sign really gets to be put in a good light here with this aspect. And so, yeah, the Sun person can feel really comfortable with the Jupiter person, really seen, and really like that the Jupiter person enhances their self-image, their confidence, their success in life. So that's where the luck could come from, or the wealth could come from, is like when you're feeling that good about yourself and you're feeling confident and someone's bringing that out of you, you make more money or you take more risks. This could be an aspect of risk taking, but because it's a sextile or the trine, it works out for both people. So how does a Jupiter person feel? The Jupiter person feels like the Sun person is someone that they want to look out for. The Jupiter can take on a role of like a guardian or like a protector of the Sun person. And there's a lot of protectiveness in this contact. They both can actually feel kind of protective of each other, but it tends to be the Jupiter person more that takes on that role, and they feel like the Sun is like this special person that they've found. And they can even feel like, this Sun person is like my little buddy, or like someone I need to, make sure is good at all times. And so there's a lot of real, genuine caring between them. And while the Jupiter person feels that, the Jupiter person also feels that their hope is enhanced by being around the Sun person. It's like the Sun person's identity and way that they act in the world, their ego, enhances their faith, their joy. They can feel, more giggly around the Sun person. They can feel like that life has meaning and life is hopeful and life is worth living again, depending on if they have like depressive qualities in their other planets. When their Jupiter gets activated by that Sun person's Sun in sextile or trine, they can just really feel hopeful again and feel like taking action again. And they feel confident too. They feel like, they're a success. And, so it goes both ways. For the Jupiter person, they really can feel good vibes from the Sun person. And so they both feel really good vibes with each other, but at the same time, nobody's like overstepping here, which we could see with maybe the square or the opposition sometimes, or the conjunction even, is that like the giving is like overboard. Like maybe they're giving and we're not asking for it, or we're getting our ego enhanced in maybe too big of a way. With the sextile and trine, it's going to be more manageable. Nothing crazy is going to happen here. They're not going to encourage each other to go like skydiving or whatever, unless that's something they already were going to do. It's like the risk taking that they could take together, it's more calculated, but it's still expansive. So the Sun person can really feel like they can do it when they are in the presence of the Jupiter person. And the Jupiter person really feels like, maybe life is good, maybe like joy is there. Like they can feel just like giving to the Sun person, because the Sun person has given them a taste of what life is meant to be about for them in the realms of their Jupiter sign, and they feel young again. They feel, like more confident and more able to take on the challenges of life. And maybe they feel a little bit extravagant, or a little bit more, joyful, happy, and wanting to give. So it's a really good contact. It's great in a business relationship where you have to come to agreement on certain things, or signing contracts or things like that, because you're generally going to be in agreement of most things. That's another thing about it, is that the Sun can also sort of represent like, what we feel is right, and Jupiter can also represent our beliefs. So this aspect also shows that there isn't a huge difference in beliefs. Maybe they're slightly different, but we're able to get along. We can have sort of the same religious beliefs or spiritual beliefs, or beliefs about life in general. Like our presence enhances these. It doesn't cause a conflict when we have the sextile or trine of Sun and Jupiter. So what else? The sextile is going to be the more active aspect that, maybe we are a little bit different. Maybe we do have some different beliefs. Maybe the way that we act and give to each other is like different but harmonious. The trine is going to be so inborn that maybe we don't notice it as much, but we're very similar and we really help each other a lot. So it's really a favorable aspect. I believe that if you have the Sun trine Jupiter in your natal chart, this is extremely good karma. Same with Venus trine Jupiter. I feel like those two aspects, if you have in your natal chart, are a sign of like good karma from past lives. All trines really are showing good karma from a past life, but especially Jupiter trines really show, like, I feel like it shows that you're lucky because you were a good person in a past life. Now, whether or not you believe in past lives or anything like that, I would consider this aspect in Synastry to show that you have done good to each other in a past life, and you are now here to reap the benefits of that. You're here to reap the rewards of the good deeds that you've done for each other in the past life, and that's why it feels so good. That's why it feels so expansive. That's why it feels so giddy and giggly, and you feel so confident together. So I love this aspect. I'd love to know your take on this aspect. Was it like this? Was it not like this? Last thing, it's really, this aspect is like giving without a score as far as Jupiter aspects in Synastry go. When Jupiter is highly activated in Synastry, we are giving to each other and we don't care about getting that back. And so it's one of those aspects of true giving. And so with this one, we're giving them confidence, we're giving them hope, we're giving them faith in life again. And for the Sun person specifically, to do with their purpose at their outer actions and their ego in life. So love to know your take on this. Was it like this? Was it not like this? And thanks for the requests. Keep the requests coming, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.